Gemini, welcome to your reading. This is going to be your birthday reading. I'm going to do a modified Celtic cross for you because that's what I've been doing for everyone. And it's just what I'm feeling right now. So, Gemini, I normally don't do this. However, I'm going to start begging everyone who encounters my channel to please like, subscribe, do all the things you feel inclined to do. Obviously, don't subscribe if you don't feel like it, but I would really appreciate it. It would help me to be able to drop one of my jobs and focus more on tarot if I could get monetized. So anything you can do to help would be greatly appreciated. So Spirit, beautiful. So okie dokie. What's the current? No, too many. What's the current energy? Okay, I'll take them. Okay. And the future. Okay, I'll take them. Beautiful. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Yes, absolutely. While I was shuffling the deck up for you, Gemini, I'll show you. Oh my God. Ace of Pentacles, the Lovers. So there you are again. The Lovers and the Ace of Pentacles. When I was shuffling the deck, I saw, actually, I don't remember what I saw. Oh, I saw the Ten of Wands and the Fool card, which immediately I felt like some of you are putting down some kind of burden and you're starting something new, right? There's fresh energy coming in. It is your birthday. So, you know, everything is resetting. Everything is new. Jupiter is about to move into Cancer, which I think is really beautiful for like basically everyone. So what was I going to say? So I'm kind of seeing a repeat of that energy here of like putting an end to things and starting something new. Now, the Six of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords are in the heart of the matter. So for some of you, okay, yes, for some of you, this is a challenge. All right, let me try to get everything out of my mouth before it leaves my mind. Some of you have been having difficulty, and I feel like we've talked about this before, Gemini. Didn't we talk about this before? It was quite a while ago now, but it's like some of you are having difficulty with giving and receiving, and you can discern for yourself which one of those you struggle with most. But I'm going to talk about struggling to receive. I feel like what I'm feeling here is that you've maybe been oblivious to people trying to help you, or just resistant to people trying to help you. And I'm definitely feeling like this could be in a love context too. Like maybe there's something here like, I don't know, about love language or something. Like I don't necessarily want to talk about that. But this could have something to do with if you are with somebody or if you've been dating. I feel like you're missing the signs, you're missing the signals. Like I feel like there's somebody, maybe one person specifically, who's like trying to love you, trying to care about you, and it's like you're just not seeing it because it's not like in your language, if that makes sense, right? So maybe look into those types of things. I know that, I mean, I can relate to that on some level for sure. Like, there are certain types of things I don't really respond to, and they kind of like give me the ick, you know? And it's like, I don't know, I'm very specific. We don't want to get into me, but like, I'm very tricky and frustrating, I'm sure. And maybe that's what's going on with you, right? Like, maybe you're just really tricky and like that, how do I say? It's like that lock is sticky or something, you know? Like, I don't know how to put this into words, but I think I've talked about that enough. For others of you, this is about balance. It could be about finances, but I feel like mostly an energetic thing. Like you're trying to achieve balance or focus or something. It's like you can't necessarily keep up with the juggling act of a bunch of different things going on in your life, right? But the main energy that's kind of coming through is this. I mean, and it could be all of the above. Maybe somebody's trying to help you balance out things and keep up with things, whatever, and you just don't want to hear it. Maybe you're just really independent. You like to do things on your own, things like this, right? So, not a big deal, but let's talk about the foundation, where we have the Ten of Swords. Okay, so for some of you, okay, if this is a love context, I'm just going to tell you straight up what I think here. If this is love, I feel like your lack of discernment here in the center, right, with the Eight of Swords, Six of Pentacles, I feel like your inability to like read the signs and signals or to understand what someone's actually bringing to the table. I feel like, now I'm not trying to victim blame here, but I think you know as well as I know that your discernment needs to be sharpened, right? Like Ten of Swords is a betrayal. Ten of Swords is an ending. So I feel like there's something here where it's like, you know, and I know that you missed the signs, right? Like you didn't see something coming. And that's okay. Okay, we're getting over that. We're figuring it out. But this is an opportunity to learn, an opportunity to talk about that and to understand that maybe we need to think about the uniqueness of others or something like this, okay? Like, understand that just because we don't understand something doesn't mean that it's not well-meaning. And just because something seems well-meaning, right? Maybe somebody is speaking our language and it seems good. It doesn't mean that that's true. Okay? Because sometimes people just learn our language so that they can lie to us. Is that making sense? So, the good news about the Ten of Swords is that it carries with it a blessing in disguise, right? All endings lead to beginnings. And we have two beginnings here, Ace of Cups in your future and the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So this is telling me that whatever this ending is, the Temperance card, we've made something good of it, right? It's come back into balance. It's been alchemized. It's been transformed. And I feel like this is old news for most of you, okay, this betrayal. But out of that, we are gaining something. We are learning something here. We are honing our skills. I feel like this has something to do with your discernment in particular. So anyway, the Temperance card is about healing. It's about balance in relationships, harmony, and it is about transforming bad things into good things. And I feel like that's exactly what's happening here, because we now have the Page of Cups with the Seven of Pentacles in the current energy. So for some of you, you have a new love on the horizon that's just blooming, okay? And you're going to want to take your time. You're going to want to discern, okay? Some of you could have multiple options to choose from, and you need to take your time. You need to think about it, right? You need to tune into your intuition with the Page of Cups. And I feel like the reason this is coming up is because I think that this is like a test, okay? This is like a test for you to see if you really have alchemized this lesson of discernment into your everyday vocabulary, right? Into your skills that you need for this situation. Because I feel like some of you might overlook someone, okay? Or overlook something because you fail to go back into your, your knapsack here, your bag of tricks, and pull out that lesson that we learned here from this betrayal, from a lack of discernment in the past of what was good and what was bad. Okay? But overall, I mean, this feels really beautiful. I feel like you guys have been waiting for something, and I think it's coming. I feel like that little spark of creativity. For some of you, this could be not love, not relationships at all. For some of you, this could be creativity, and this spark something. Once again, I'm feeling like kind of like this childlike wonder that I felt in the water sign reading as well, where it's like something's going to light you up and inspire you. But with the Seven of Pentacles, I feel like there's something here about, you needing to be really tapped in. It's like you really needing to tune into your intuition in order to pick up on something. I don't know what this is about, but you see here, like with the tree and the roots, it's like you're going to need to be in alignment. You're going to need to be in balance. And you're going to really need to sort of sit with your intuition. And maybe this is about like meditation or spiritual practice for some of you, where you need to take a time out for that and really tune into something and to receive. Yes, to receive. You need to clear that blockage of some sort. I don't know what this blockage is, but I feel like this is something you've dealt with in the past already. And like it's coming back around, and it's like you need to, it's like you're going to have to repeat something. Okay. That's the best I can do. So you're going to have to repeat something. And I don't feel like this is a huge deal. Okay. I don't think this is like a catastrophic life or death situation. I just feel like it's like you need to slow down, take your time, think about something. Remember what you did before and pull that out of your bag of tricks. And the reason I keep saying bag of tricks is because we have the Magician in the future with the Ace of Cups. So, okay, we have the Page of Cups in the current energy, and then the Ace of Cups in the future. So this is telling me that you're going to get that cup, right? That cup's going to be yours. And with the Magician card here, I feel like this sense of like it being, it's like it was designed for you or something. It's like it was made for you. Like these just fit, right? Something just fits. You see, the cup is here, the cup is there, the cup is here in the present. So maybe that's what we're talking about here. It's like Don't overlook something. Whatever you're looking for is already here in the present. But you have to be like in tune. You have to be using that discernment that you've already gained here. I don't know exactly what that means. But it's like there's a risk of overlooking something that's already in front of your face. Sort of. That's like the message. Okay? And I mean... Let's clarify. Can you help me? Can you help me tell Gemini what... Oh, see? The Ten of Swords. Okay, but why? Like, I don't understand fully. Please help. The Hierophant. Holy shit, you guys. This is what I just fucking said. So I guess I already said it. The Ten of Swords, the Hierophant. The blessing in disguise. That's what I just said on this Ten of Swords here. It's an ending. It's a betrayal, whether it's you betraying yourself or someone else betraying you or just, you know, whatever. This is the ending, and it's a lesson. It's meant to be a lesson, right? We close out the Ten of Swords. We start with the Ace of Swords over again, which is truth, which is understanding, which is learning, right? So that's exactly what I already said. Because you endured the Ten of Swords, you are getting the blessing. The Hierophant, right? You're leveling up. And this is spiritual in nature. Now I'm convinced with the Hierophant coming out. It's like, this is a spiritual lesson. This is a spiritual blessing. Okay, and it's coming in with the Magician and the Ace of Cups. For most of you, I feel like this is literally a love, right? A love that's made for you. For others of you, this could just be about self-love if that's what you're trying to achieve right now at this time, right? This could be you're filling in that space where, you know, maybe you had your career, you knew how you were going to make money, you felt secure, and, you know, you got the degree or you got the skills that you needed, and maybe things are going really good for you, your energy is good, and you're inspired, but like you still don't really have that like understanding about how to love yourself, if that makes sense. It's like maybe you didn't understand what you needed. Like maybe this is about love language or something like this. And you didn't really understand what yours was, but it's like now you're gaining a sense of that, and it's changing everything. I definitely feel like it's changing everything. And I mean, this is period, regardless of how this is reading for you. I do think this is actually fascinating how we have these triangles too. There's a triangle here on the cup, and this whole eye is a triangle. I don't know, this is blowing my mind. I feel like I'm not doing this reading justice, you guys. But point blank period. This is a new beginning. And it's a beautiful one, okay? You're showing up in it as the Magician. So you're showing up with everything you need, with all the tools, with a balanced, beautiful energy. Your eye wide open. Discernment. It's like you're able to see now. I don't know how to put this into words right, guys. It's like you're able to see now what real love is, or what real love looks like, or or now you see, maybe this is about a specific person. It's like now you see what them expressing love to you looks like, whereas like before you didn't see it or something. And that's a direct result of you experiencing some sort of ending, some sort of betrayal, some sort of hardship here, and the spiritual intervention and the blessing that comes from that. Let's get you an oracle. Maybe the oracle can explain better than me. Can we get one oracle, please, for Gemini? Thank you so much. Hand fasting number 17. I'll show you in a minute. Let me get the page. This is about unity. Okay, it says, the pulse through all that I am. No hidden form is left untouched. I am willing, I am risking, for I yearn for unity spilled lustrously upon my lips. Yes. I feel like a lot of you are learning to love or learning to be loved at this time. Okay, I'm not going to cry. You do not have to go it alone, Sacred One, as help and support are available to you. There are people in your orbit who wish to be a part of your sacred journey. It can feel as though you're taking a risk and trusting someone else with the most important parts of your life. This is true, but partnerships have the potential to transform into lifelong systems of support and joy if you let them. You have pulled hand fastings because your situation requires the help of another. If you are struggling in your business or career, consider finding a business partner with the skills you lack. If you're struggling to complete a project on your own, seek a guide or mentor who can teach you the methods so you don't have to waste your time. If you're struggling to make ends meet, consider asking loved ones for a little bit of help. There's no shame in seeking a helping hand, especially from those who are already devoted to you. This is what partnerships are about. They're give and take without keeping score. I'm going to leave it there, you guys. I think that's what needed to be said the most. I told you. Giving and receiving, didn't I say? I love you guys. Happy birthday. I'll see you soon.